in a world, in a land, one man. When your life is no longer your own, when everything you know is wrong, a robot renegade cop. I'm fired. No, I like it in here.
Well, we are here where it all began, in the draft room of Bonfield Avenue, and where it's going to finish for one of us this week, Liffa. Obviously, a massive week last week. Congratulations on what was a pretty exciting win.
Thank you. It's definitely unexpected being 100 points down at three-quarter time. I let out a big Shiva blast at the end that forced Mum to question what was going on in the Lifson house. And then I caught up with Levy straight afterwards. We went for pho, as you do. And I Shiva blasted across the street. He Shiva blasted from his side, ran towards me. We embraced because he also had a
You don't need to remind me
pretty
about
good
that
comeback, unfortunately for you. But yeah, no, it's good to still be alive and have fantasy football in my life for one more week this year.
Well, it is a massive contest. You've obviously got a couple of question marks over players in your team. Tell us about Coxie and Lecker. How are they tracking?
Well, Coxie, who was the real hero of last week, scored me 50 in the last quarter, is old and retiring and travelling to Melbourne. So I think, I'm worried anyway, that he might be a late withdrawal or even an early withdrawal and just miss the game completely, leaving me with either David Hale in the ruck or Jonathan Siegler, who's sexy and he knows it. You can edit that out.
We'll do no such thing. That was quite good. You mentioned David Hale. He's obviously probably going to benefit from the absence of Jared Ruffhead and at least the very hampered Jack Gunston, even if he plays.
No, not from a fantasy point of view. He scores a lot more points when he's in the ruck than if he plays permanent forward. 'Cause up forward, he only gets leads, marks, kicks, goals about 3 times a game. Whereas in the ruck, he can at least get tackles, handballs, hit-outs and whatnot. So, yeah, I think it might be pretty, slim pickings from him. And hopefully Siegler gets included and I'll play Siegler instead. But it's up to Clarkson. And I'm not sure how we'll go with that.
Fair enough. And obviously the one man that I'm particularly concerned about, Tommy Rockcliffe. He's in some serious form. He's coming up against, though, the human oyster, Brent McCaffer. Do you reckon he knows how to get around the clamp?
Yeah, he's going to send the clamp off to Piers Hanley, unfortunately for Greg, and he's going to roam free for his regular 40 touches, 10 marks, 10 tackles, a couple of goals, 180 points. So hopefully, I need the extra player that he effectively is to have any chance of victory, I think, this week.
And one last question. I asked it to Levy. He gave a good answer. It was obviously wrong because he beat me. But do you have the defence to match up against 3 90-point forwards?
I absolutely don't. My second best defender is Bob Murphy, averaging 70.
He destroyed
and
me.
then Michael Hurley is my third best. So, yeah, I think I might be a bit of trouble if your forwards get off the hook. But it, as always, depends on the delivery from midfield. So, Rockcliffe gets on top in midfield, I might still be a chance.
I'm worried about Jordan Lewis. I think he might get the Crowley tag. I've obviously got Crowley as well, so I spoke to him at training and said, whatever you do, tag someone else. But I'm a bit worried about that one. But I'm very excited that Franklin and Good's both playing against St Kilda this week. Buddy's 200th, so probably Hanbury will get up for it as well. So pretty excited about those couple of players. But we obviously played a couple of weeks ago. You took the win in that. Is that something that you've addressed with the players? Something that you can give maybe a psychological edge to your boys with?
I think our performance over the last 2 weeks... Mum just closed the door on us. I think my performance over the last 2 weeks has given my team a bit of belief that no matter how far down we can be, we can always kind of bring it home in the last game. So, what is the last game? It's Hawthorn Freo.
It's Hawthorn Freo, yeah.
Yeah, big game.
That's a monster.
Yeah, so hopefully, regardless of what the score is at any stage during the week, my boys know that they have the ability to just come back at the end and keep fighting and get that win.
Well, good luck. We obviously in the semi. Who are we playing if we win? Eugene. Larkus?
Known for conceding big scores.
If you're watching this, you're obviously going to play one of us next. I know that we both know who you'd rather play. We don't need to say any more on that subject. So, Liffa, all the best.
Thank you. Good
No
luck
worries.
to you too. And I'll see you, well, next season then.
I guess so. Hands here.
Okay, good luck.
I'm fired.